like to give a small introduction of the meeting today that we are holding. Today is the auspicious day for pediatric surgery. It is the founder's day for pediatric surgery because pediatric surgery was incepted in India on this day. Today we were registered as a society and IAPS came into being. And every year we are celebrating pediatric surgery. Once we had done a section of abuse in children. 1 year we have done on genital deformity in children. So every year we have awareness about different specialties, which in pediatric surgery is not getting highlighted. Like a lot of things have been still unknown to pediatricians and the general public. So this year we have thought of bringing this insurance, which we have been fighting for a long year to get, because a lot of our children don't get benefit from insurance when they are born with a deformity. So this year, luckily, Ramesh Babu has fought tooth and nail with the departments in insurance companies, and somehow we have got it into being. So we thought this year, all over India, we are celebrating it as a women's insurance awareness. How the mothers, when they take the policy, the child with the deformity gets. So as we go along the program, we get more and more insight into the whole details. I would request Ramesh to come and give us an introduction about the insurance. Then we will have Mr. Dakshinamurthy to speak about the different parts of the
Insurance is basically to cover unforeseen incidents and accidents. In that matter, we feel that a birth defect is also an accident because nobody plans to have a baby with anomaly, and having a child with a congenital anomaly comes as a rude shock to the parents. So, majority of the population, around 50% of Indian population, are below the middle class, and they do not have insurance covered by themselves. And even if they have insurance covered, the regular policies do not cover congenital anomalies, internal as well as external. Recently, IRDA has given up a directive to all insurers. IRDA is the insurance regulatory authority, that all insurance policies should cover children with anomalies, like how it is being done in the West. In the West, if a baby is born, the parents don't have to run from pillar to post. Whereas in India, in addition to the distress about having a child with anomaly, the treatment of it costs a lot, and then they will end up paying from their pocket, and they sometimes have to sell their properties, or sometimes they get broke, or they get family separation, or if they cannot even meet with that thing, they give up the treatment. So the child is being left without a proper care of the treatment. So we approached this Star Health Insurance a year ago, and then they said that they were going to launch a women's policy, which is mainly for pregnant women and the women in the medical age group. So before they get pregnant, they take a policy, or during pregnancy also they take a policy, and that will cover the babies. That will cover the treatment for the babies. That will cover treatment for surgical as well as medical treatment. It covers from the fetal life. Some of them covers the fetal treatment also. It covers delivery. So many things are covered. Only we are not aware of it. So we are trying to use this pediatric surgery day to increase the awareness of this particular product, which has been introduced by Star Health Insurance at our request. Now other insurance companies also will probably follow suit and then help these children and parents in need. And now we have with us a representative from Star Health, Mr. Dakshinamurthy. I would request him to have a few words and explain about this particular Star Health Insurance women's care policy, how it helps. And then after that particular features, we'll also have a question and answer session about what are the doubts we have in our mind regarding this particular product, how it helps, when it applies, when it is not applicable. So how the parents should ask for this policy before they even take it. So that way the children are also covered. Thank you, Mr. Dakshinamurthy.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Lakshman Murthy. I am there with Star Health since 2012. Prior to this, in fact, I started my career into pharmaceuticals only. Way back in 1980 to 2006, I was in the pharmaceuticals. Moved up to the level of regional manager, and then came out and got into this insurance sector. So, coming to Star Health Insurance, as you all aware, this is the pioneer as far as health insurance industry is concerned. Way back in 2006, Star Health got started as a standalone health insurance company. Prior to that, health insurance was being a portfolio of a general insurance company. Then Star Health, Mr. Jagannath, who was there as a CMD of United India, came out and started this company in 2006. All of you may be aware, in fact, Star Health got introduced and initially it got the momentum through Kalangir Competition way back in 90, and of course it started. And then for close to 5 years it was there as a part of the government scheme. And one advantage with Star Health now is that we have got n number of network hospitals, close to 13,000 hospitals for pan-India as far as cashless hospitalization is concerned. What we mean here is that most of the times what happens, we are going for a treatment, then patients are asked to come for a reimbursement check. And as far as Star is the company where you've got a good number of network hospitals, close to 13,000 plus pan-India. In fact, one step forward, it has got even agreed network hospitals also, where even a surgery is done 5 to 5, there is not going to be any difference with the bill and the settlement of the customer. And that for that reason, we have got into, and the SRMs is also there in an agreed network package only as far as Star is concerned. Coming to the products, this Star Women Care got launched few months back, maybe in the month of May 2022. We launched this product. So to give an insight of this particular product, sir, the product has got benefits like any other product. It has got an inpatient hospitalization benefit, pre and post hospitalization benefit, daycare procedures, road ambulance, air ambulance, preventive health checkup, no claim bonus. All these stuff are very much common with the normal insurance products. But uniqueness with this particular product is that it is going to have a newborn baby cover. That is going to be the foremost advantage. And similarly, Star Health, this particular product has got even other benefits like Ayush also. Most of the times this Ayush we talk about, maybe it's not right, but still I just wanted to explain about this. This Ayush also has got limited coverage in other plans. Here it has got a number of coverage as it is. Okay. Coming to the other benefits of the plan, it has got assisted reproduction treatment and antenatal care. Most importantly, what Ramesh was talking about, this particular plan has got in vitro fetal repair, surgery and surgery as well. And other benefits like normal plan, like there's going to be a viscosity taxation is going to be covered, delivery expense is getting covered, vaccination for newborn, pediatric consultation, outpatient consultation. Some of them may be a unique phenomena, normal phenomena, but some of them are unique phenomena as far as this particular plan is concerned. Okay. See, about the policy, it's a general outline I would like to go through. The policy has got an entry age of 18 to 75. And what is going to be the uniqueness in this particular plan? Normally, maternity, if the persons want to cover, it is being asked like, both the persons, that is spouse, as both spouses, has to be there, husband, wife should be there in the policy. But as far as this policy is concerned, there is no need like that. In the sense, people are in the age group, they want, of course, they have started looking alliance or something, they have to, next 2 years or 1 year, they want to get married. So that even this policy can be taken as a single also. And then the maternity benefit can be availed in this plan. So probably once they are going to take this plan, after marriage, immediately soon after the marriage, they can have a delivery benefit also, and what are the benefits which is supposed to also have. So the policy type can be done on an individual basis, on a floater basis. And as far as the dependent children is concerned, normal plan that the entry dependent children will be included only up to the age of 25. Here it is going to be till age of 30 as well, it is going to be covered. We are talking about the policy term, and there we have got the sum insured, that is up to from 5 lakhs to 1 crore, the sum insured options are available in the plan. So coming to the other benefits of the plan, pregnant women can be buying this particular plan, submitting a scan report by the 12th and 20th month pregnancy period, they have to give it across. And the policy can have a midterm inclusion also. in between a newly married or wedded spouse, or it can be a dependent newborn baby can be added in the policy. Specific conditions like waiting period are applicable for the newly married as well as newborn child is going to be applicable. We're talking about hospitalization, cashless as well as reimbursement. Okay. So this is about the room category we are talking about. Maybe here we are talking about 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs the room category, the per day limits as it is. And about the star mother care, this is one of the unique advantages in this particular plan. Maybe a child is getting admitted in the hospital, then probably the mother which is within 12 years of age, then the mother will be provided a single, the child is there in ICU or some other category. So single private ICU room is going to be applicable to the mother. Insured child should be in the treatment of ICU like that. This is again one of the features, star mother care. We are talking about pre and post hospitalization, 60 days and 90 days, as well as about the all daycare process is going to be covered. Talking about road ambulance, air ambulance and coverage of non-medical items. So Dr. here I'd like to highlight one important feature. Normally non-medical items, maybe around 10 to 15% is getting deducted. In this plan particularly we have got a coverage for that also. So we are talking about organ donor, Ayurvedic treatment as well as in pediatric surgery we are talking about. Here we are talking about the modern treatment as well, which is going to be covered. Okay. Now let me come to the important parameter. Regarding assisted reproduction treatment, there is going to be a waiting period of 36 months, and depending upon the sum insured, the limit is going to be utilized by the people. And antenatal cover is also covered in this policy. After the confirmation of pregnancy, insured as an outpatient, this is going to be the benefit which is going to be available as antenatal care also. For a coverage of 20 lakhs also, 5,000 rupees is going to be the limit per policy year. There is going to be a waiting period here for some insured of 5 and 10 lakhs, 2 years waiting period. And for a 15 lakhs coverage, there is going to be a 1 year waiting period as far as the antenatal pregnancy care is concerned. So coming to the most important point, of course, the doctor was talking about, this in vitro fetal repair surgery, it is going to be getting covered in this particular plan. This was not a feature in the earlier plans, whatever the market had. People were not covering, they are not able to cover internal congenital, they are not able to cover external congenital classes. External congenital are not covered also. Internal congenital at least another 24 months of time as it is. So coverage, whatever it is going to be available for open fetal surgery, fetal surgery, fetal image guided surgery, and exit procedure as far as in vitro procedure is concerned. Here there is no restrictions, that is going to be the major advantage. It is going to be available up to the summation. Say a coverage of 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs are being taken, it is the limitations is up to the sum insured. And again there is going to be a waiting period. As I told you for antenatal care, for these conditions also there is going to be a waiting period. Obviously why we are saying is that the pregnancy is going to be covered in this particular plan after a waiting period of 2 years. If it is going to be 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs sum insured, there is going to be a waiting period of 24 months. If it is going to be a 15 lakhs sum insured, there is going to be a waiting period of 12 months. So obviously these conditions also are going to have a waiting period of 24 months and 12 months, depending upon the coverage the persons have taken. So the list of procedures we are talking about amniotic band syndrome, probably please excuse me in case the pronunciations are wrong. Bronchopulmonary segmentation of the lung, congenital cystic adenoid malformation of the lung, congenital diaphragmatic hernia, congenital high airway obstruction syndrome, or fetal anemia, or lower urinary tract infection, and also mediastinal teratoma, neck mass, as well as sacroscapular teratoma and spina bifida, and twin reversed arterial perfusion sequence and twin transfusion syndrome. So here this is what we want to highlight about the coverage in this particular phenomena, in this product, after a set waiting period. So here we are talking about voluntary sterilization or miscarriage due to an accident, that is also going to be covered in this plan. So here comes the delivery expenses of the plan as it is. So here we are talking about the waiting period. I already told you there is going to be a waiting period of 24 months for 5 and 10 lakhs sum insured. For 15 lakhs sum insured, the waiting period is going to be 12 months time. The delivery should happen after a particular period, and this is going to be the limitations. And coming to the newborn expenses, new hospitalization expense for the newborn baby, the worth of newborn baby during the policy year, maximum 25% of the sum insured is going to be covered for medical as well as surgical treatment. As an inpatient hospitalization expenses, it is going to be covered from day one. Here I would like to highlight this particular point to you. This congenital, internal and external defects are not covered in the normal policy. Especially in a normal policy, congenital, external is not covered at all. So that is going to be the major advantage in this particular plan. So in the subsequent year, on the payment of applicable premium, the coverage for the newborn can be increased. Here what I want to communicate is, initially they were as 2 adults. So now the child is getting covered up to 25% of sum insured. Next year, it's going to be 2 adults plus 1 kid. So they are going to pay an additional premium. So obviously the child will be covered up to the sum insured that is going to be applicable. And the inpatient hospitalization is also going to be covered, including congenital external internal defects. So this chart particularly is going to be the major highlight. Two features, one is on in utero, and other thing is about the newborn baby coverage. So again, this newborn baby is going to get the additional benefits as well. Normally, these are all going to be the out-of-pocket expenses for the parents. Maybe the child, the vaccination expense is going to be, we are going to pay, payable up to 12 months from the birth of newborn baby. 5 and 10 lakhs sum insured 2,500 is going to be given. 15 lakhs sum insured 3,500 is going to be given. So apart from that, this is also one of the parameters we normally get through, the metabolic screening. It's again out-of-pocket expense for the parent. This is going to be covered up to 3,500 rupees in this particular plan. And most importantly, coverage of up to 4 consultations per year, pediatric consultation, per consultation 500 rupees and payable up to 12 years of age. Most of the times when you are going to approach the market, people are asking for, sir, do you have any sort of a plan which has got the outpatient coverage? We do say that, sir, we have got a plan with the inpatient hospitalization only because 24 hours of hospitalization needs mandatory, or daycare facility is going to be covered, that's what we say. But here in this plan, it is a default coverage which is going to be applicable. And again, talking about the, for the female injured person, this is going to be again for a gynecological consultation. This is going to be applicable maybe for 5 and 15 lakhs. It is going to be 2,500 rupees per policy year. This is also one of the advantages in this woman care. And here again, normally we recommend a preventive health checkup for everybody. Here in this particular plan, there is going to be adolescent age group 3,000 rupees per annum. They have got a limitation for health checkup. We talk about certain profiles like thyroid and PAP or vitamin D or ASG abdomen. And for a middle-aged person, we give up to 5,000 rupees for as a preventive health checkup. Any health insurance plan, they will say that we will give you some 1,000 rupees or 1,500 rupees or 1% of sum insured. That is going to be the normal health checkup benefits. Here, by default, the female insured person is going to get this benefit. So again, for a female senior citizen, it is going to go to 4,000 rupees. Male, who is going to be also there in the part of the policy as a co-owner, is going to be there, he is going to get around 1,000 rupees. So that is talking about the wellness program and all. This is talking about the installment options, the long-term discount we are talking about. Here in a nutshell, you can see what are the benefits of the plan and what is going to be the waiting period. So for a specific diseases, we talk about slow growing diseases where there is a 24 months waiting period. And for a pre-existing disease, whatever it may be, it is going to be a 24 months waiting period. Initial waiting period of 20 days is going to be applicable. The other waiting periods are for bariatric surgery 24 months, assisted reproduction treatment 36 months, voluntary sterilization 24 months, antenatal care depending upon the sum insured they are chosen. They are going to be taken around 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs, 2 years or 24 months. And in vitro surgery parallel to that, delivery expense again parallel to that, and miscarriage with maximum parallel to that. So in a nutshell, if you are going to see a person is taking a 15 lakh sum insured, is going to get the maternity benefit from the right from the day 13th month onwards, and whatever the surgeries, whatever the benefits the newborn child has to get from the 13th month, it is going to be eligible. So this is what is in a nutshell about the waiting periods of the plan. So of course, these are the specified diseases we are talking about. It has got a first 24 months of exclusion. Any health insurance plan, this is going to be the normal exclusions, like cataract or subcutaneous or ligament or vertebral diseases like that. It goes on. And this we are talking about the permanent exclusions in any plan, which is applicable in this plan as well. Okay, this is about the claim procedure. It can come as a reimbursement claim or a cashless claim. Most of the times, as I told in the beginning, except since we have got a number of hospitals, that there will not be any requirement for reimbursement. But even if it's going to be reimbursement, it's going to be covered within 15 days of time. This is about the claim procedure. This is all about it. So this is about women care, doctor. In fact, as I told in the beginning itself, apart from women care, now in continuation with that, we have come out with another plan by name Star Health Assure as well, which is in line with the treatment. So again, in that particular plan, what is going to be the additional add-ons is that here in delivery expenses, we saw some limitations. For 5 and 10 lakhs, we saw about 25,000 rupees maternity cover, delivery expenses. For 15 lakhs cover, we saw about 50,000 rupees. And maximum 1 lakh was the delivery cover. There it was something different. In Star Health Assure, we have got a coverage up to 2 crores. From 5 lakhs to 2 crores applicable. Delivery expense is going to be up to 10% of sum insured. So it can be available. Again, this waiting period is going to be remaining the same as 24 months. So there is an additional add-on. As soon after this product got launched, we came out with that plan also with Star Health Assure. That is also another one.
Thank you very much. We will open the house for questions now. Any questions on this particular insurance cover?
Waiting period indirectly tells that the girl has to put this insurance just before marriage.
Yeah.
They can take the plan, maybe in 1 year time they down the line they are going to get married. Plan taken, delivery of the delivery can be.
Can it be taken before marriage?
That it can be taken before marriage.
Can be taken.
That is the uniqueness in this particular plan. Both husband and wife need not be there in this plan for getting the maternity benefit or delivery expense benefit.
Now in
The child
general,
is around 23 or so. Maybe now they are going to make her marry in the age of 25. Now we have taken the plan, 15 lakhs sum insured. So obviously, as soon after getting marriage, of course, there is no need for any planning. A waiting period need not be there.
Okay.
So immediately soon after the things across the delivery is going to happen. Probably it's going to fine. It's going to be covered.
But after the delivery, then again you have a waiting period. If the child has a problem.
No. Once delivery has happened, soon after the delivery, the child is there, the particular person is there in the policy. Delivery is happening, we are settling the delivery expenses. Obviously, the child expense also will be.
Supposing they have taken the policy before marriage,
Ah.
after marriage they have taken the policy and the child is born within 1 year.
No, then they have to go through the waiting period is going to be applicable.
the general dictum for any insurance policy, as far as I understood, is the delivery is covered, the baby statement is also invariably covered.
Yeah.
Because delivery is covered only in certain policies.
See, but here the catch is waiting period of 2 years.
2 years for what?
5 and 10 lakh policy.
Depending
No,
upon
no, for
the,
what? Because the
When
baby
they start with
statement.
insurance, the delivery 2 years waiting period is there. Yeah.
No, for this policy, the waiting time is for what?
this is for whatever the conditions which you are talking about, sir, in utero surgery or whatever. It is going to be a normal waiting period of 24 months as it is going to be.
From the time they have taken a policy.
From the time of taking the policy.
No, but the first policy they take when they do the ultrasound scan, and we diagnose diaphragmatic hernia. It has to be operated immediately after birth.
It won't cover, that's what he's saying. You ask that, people are coming to say that production may last for 3 years.
So marriage, defining and
Now we
policy.
say,
No, the best way
That is 6 months.
is to get the policy before marriage.
Well, I have to give it as a
Sir, take it.
after graduation, give them.
College girls should take the policy.
College girls.
Whatever you are talking about, whatever you are going to cover, treatment part.
Premium.
Well, yeah.
Whatever we are going to cover.
Premium.
It has covered that now.
So what is the premium for 15 lakhs?
See, whatever we are going to
For
cover.
10 lakhs coverage, what should be the payment?
One minute.
This is the one, madam. This, again, we are talking about, of course, both health assure as well as women care, there is going to be a permanent releasing only. So this is what we are going to have a coverage, this is, we are talking about the exclusions part. When you are talking about what and all, we can getting covered, right?
Yeah. But do you cover the investigations also?
Yeah, investigations as well, because it will be, it's going to be covered as it is. This is going to be the special exclusions of this particular plan. Apart from this, anything is going to be covered. Normally, whenever we sell any, we give any health insurance plan, we talk about the exclusions. We don't talk anything about which is covered, which is not.
No, I have a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this way.
Please.
See, there is a mother who is already diagnosed with pregnancy.
Ah.
Pregnancy is diagnosed.
Okay.
Can she take the policy?
Sure, she can take a policy that too, other sir on the scan later, 12
Yeah.
months and 24 months.
Let me say that the scan is normal.
Okay. Then she's going to be.
Then
eligible.
after the delivery, the baby is diagnosed to have some imperforate anus.
Okay, okay.
Will you cover it or you lost the baby to come back after 24 months?
Or hypospadias.
No, isospadias can wait. Imperforate anus cannot wait.
Okay. Doctor, coming to your question as it is, just give me a minute.
Because once the mother has taken the policy after a normal scan, the baby has to be covered without a waiting period. For the baby's treatment, there should not be a waiting period.
1 minute.
Because the baby has already paid a policy, right? Mother has paid a premium.
But I think there is a waiting period.
No, the waiting period is only for something else like assisted reproduction. For assisted reproduction.
So you're saying waiting period
For everything, for everything. there is-
For everything there is a waiting period.
Doctor, in fact, this talks about the waiting period is applicable for from the date of birth, of course, it is going to be applicable, 24 months is going to be applicable for the child as well.
It's not written clearly because only for the assisted reproduction, nobody is going to go for assisted reproduction for 2 years from pregnancy anyway, which is fine. Also, but the newborn treatment is available from day one. You have taken a policy. But if you say waiting period, then there is what is the point in taking the policy?
Doctor, in case here there is going to be talking about the newborn coverage here, talking about. Available only if delivery expense is going to be claimed, is going to be paid in this policy, and the mother is covered in policy for at least 1 year. That is the first class which is being given.
Mother should be
Even
covered
mother
for
or
1 year.
one year.
For 1 year.
At least 1 year should be there. And
Mother
should be covered 1 year.
so initial waiting period is any which way shall not apply here. So you are talking about initial waiting for the PED or specific disease.
Waiting period does not apply.
For
newborn
shall
baby
not apply
cover.
for newborn baby.
Provided the mother
Mother
has
has taken
not
for a
been
policy 1 year back.
For newborn baby, the waiting period is not there.
Correct, sir?
Provided there is
Provided
taken
mother-
care of the
Yeah, let us say that okay. But what about the pregnant mother? The mother was taken. I mean, there are two groups: people who got married and took the policy,
Yes.
people who got pregnant and took the policy.
Yes.
So the married person may have 1 year already over.
Okay.
Second premium they would have paid.
Correct.
But the pregnant mother who has been asked by us to take the policy
Madam,
has taken only one premium.
Okay, got it, got it.
Midterm inclusion. Midterm inclusion.
As far as I remember, the start is we have included congenital, internal, external anomalies in the cover.
Before-
That is the only thing which has changed. Now the waiting period clause and all have come up as a second thing. But at least let me say that there is a baby born with hypospadias. I can still operate after 2 years.
Yes.
Previously that was also declined. So at least there is some progress. In utero treatment has been covered. now. So after 2 years, at least the patient can go for assisted reproduction.
Whichever thing can wait, it is good for them.
So there is an improvement, but we are expecting some more.
Yes.
Like there is no waiting period and all.
Emergency.
I'm sure that the 15 lakh policy may not have the waiting period. Some
Only 1 year.
Not a 1 year.
1 year, still
Only
that
1
one
year.
year. So second premium they have to calculate. After that only they.
So, doctor?
Hemophilia, the
Medical and surgical history.
We are talking about those treatments, yes, it's going to be covered. I'll tell you, I'll clarify, doctor. Doctor, here is going to be a premium charge, doctor was asking about 18 lakhs coverage. Maybe, what is the age group, doctor? Should be around
18 to
35, let us say, 18 to 35. For 15 lakhs, it's going to be 15,000 rupees of premium.
Per year.
Per year.
Career, yeah. It's like car insurance.
Per year, only thing is that for getting the coverage, you have to pay 2 premiums. 30,000 rupees should be the premium which has to come inside.
For initially it should be for 2 years.
That is for 15 lakhs of sum insured. We cover after from 13th month.
No.
So 13th month means one premium would have come and second premium also would have
Payment
come.
will come to around 5 lakhs.
Then only the coverage will be
Surgery.
applicable.
And then only the
They have
coverage.
the
will be
negotiation.
given.
If we take on graduation days,
Yeah, yeah.
girl graduates.
Yes, at least for the second child, they will get it.
In fact, doctor, we do have plans like, from 36 months all waiting for it.
No, I have a basic doubt.
Yeah.
See, this policy is one way go there. It's a bit like that Kerala where matriarchy is there. So the mother takes the policy
Yeah.
in the family. So mother is the upper hand, woman's policy. But in general, the commonest policy is family health optimum.
Correct.
Where the husband has taken the policy and the mother acts, the child acts like that.
Correct.
So if they have not taken the policy and paid a premium for 3 years by mistake,
Okay.
and then suddenly the baby is born, they have already paid premium for this. So why don't you consider them also like mother's policy? Why ask them to take a special
Okay,
name
you
policy?
see, a product now, Family Health Optima has got its own share, like, close to 70-72% of the overall business of the company. And also, it is among the brands available in the market, it's going to be evenly priced. So, on the one product matter, we will not be able to hike the premium, then there will be a problem
It will
in
be
the
a
market. So, that's the reason why we are coming out with the specialized plans, woman care, like, Shivaram plan, which has got some coverage up to 2 crores. We've got a diabetes safe plan, we've got a cardiac care plan, special plan on cancer. Like that, we have come out with, depending upon the segment, we have launched the plans. So that it will be.
But the recent IRDA directive, I'm sure you are aware of it. All companies have been asked to include newborn cover as much as possible. So there should be no need for a named policy. Anybody who takes the policy and they have paid a premium for 2 years or 1 year or whatever, you are according to your policy, they should be eligible.
Okay.
Why should you have a name?
Doctor, in fact, with in Family Health Optima, that unique advantage is that from the 16th day, the newborn can be covered. Child is born. Other plans they have to wait for 36 months or 3 months or 5 months they have to wait. In Family Health Optima, they are going to wait only for 16 days. From the 16th day, the newborn can come into the policy. And they need not pay any additional premium for that.
But with the suggested example of imperforate anus, 16 days is a luxury we don't have.
Okay.
I mean,
Got it.
that is the fact.
No, in regular policy.
I'm talking about a regular policy,
They are
family
asking
health.
for- See, probably they have factored in a premium, little bit extra premium to cover the mother and the baby.
But again, sir, from our side, I'm arguing, considering 95% of the babies are going to be normal. We are
Correct.
taking the policy.
Correct.
Surely this 1 year resting period is a little.
We can relax at least for exceptional cases.
No, but I thought that 1 year waiting period is not there.
Doctor,
See, you ask for an ultrasound scan, ultrasound is normal,
Mm.
then they have paid the premium and taken the policy.
Mm.
They find a baby with anomaly. From day one it is
We
covered.
already paid for 5 months.
From day one all anomalies are covered.
Okay.
That is what I have got understanding. No waiting period is there.
இல்ல டாக்டர் அது வந்து அது வந்து
இதெல்லாம் போடுவேன்.
அது இது வந்து we are talking about this particular health issue பத்தி சொல்றோம் உமன் கேர்ல அது மாதிரி ஸ்பெசிஃபிகேஷன்ஸ் இருக்குது
There are different policies we are talking about today.
no only 2 plans which has got a
We
similar
stick to women's care because women's care is the one we recently thought it's beneficial to children.
that's right see why I just took only that particular feature which is common for both the plans that's the reason I took that plan nothing else so here is the women care again I come back here this is what is talking about the newborn coverage talking about.
So where does it say about the waiting period?
Doctor,
No. I'll tell you. I'll correct you.
Yeah,
In the
I-
first year, 25% of the sum insured is paid.
Yeah.
In the second year, 100% is paid.
That's what.
So first year it is not excluded. We have sat together for this forming the
Waiting
policy.
period is here.
No. That is
Doctor,
wrong.
this-
Here you see here.
Doctor, this is about the delivery expense. This is
Delivery.
about the
Newborn.
birth
See,
of
that is
newborn
where the
baby.
difference is. For example, I'll give you a typical example. A mother who got pregnant, got a scan done, normal scan. She took the policy. Then baby is born with imperforate anus. She has got a 2 lakh policy. So 2 lakh policy means she is eligible for 25% of that whatever coverage. 50,000 only will be covered.
Irrespective of when she has taken the policy.
Yes. Whereas from the second year after that, 100% is covered. So the total bill is covered.
Is it correct?
Yeah, it is correct, doctor. I was not able to address doctor's question only because he told, asked me a question like, this particular plan has been taken after my scan. It's normal. then at that time what is going to happen?
Midterm.
Midterm, that is right. That is the only thing which, but otherwise, if the policy, the child is going to be in the policy, given the delivery expenses, this is going to be the newborn coverage.
There is no waiting period, only the amount is 25%, whereas second year onwards it is 100%.
So supposing at the fifth month,
Ah,
fifth month of gestation you have diagnosed that the scan is normal.
okay,
The mother takes the policy.
right.
Will you cover the delivery charges?
Yes.
Delivery charges will be covered now. Will be
How
covered.
How much?
Depending upon the sum insured we're talking about. What is
There,
going to
there,
be-
column.
Will it be 25% or 100%?
No, delivery charges is here.
Should have paid, should have been in the, paid the first premium only for 6 months.
Ah, that's right.
6 months only it will be in,
Correct, correct.
They pay 25.
So there, the 5 lakh policy, 25,000 delivery expenses they will cover. Like that.
And if the baby is born with a problem, they will cover 25%.
25% in the first year, 100% in the second year. That is okay.
At least for the
And
monopoly,
it's not,
there is
there's no
better.
waiting period, there's no waiting period. Colostomy can be done. For the pull through, 100% will be paid.
Oh.
That is the difference. Colostomy, 25% is okay. For assisted reproduction, 2 year waiting period.
Assisted reproduction is a broad term.
Yeah.
We are talking about IVF. All patients are not going for IVF. Before that, they have other tests also. That when will you cover? For that also waiting period is 3 years.
For
Then it is
IVF.
very difficult. No one will say that.
Sir, IVF cycle is the
Only
costliest.
cycle is covered.
Other cover, there are other
Only
methods.
cycle is
3
covered.
years before they have taken. If it is some IUI or a laparoscopy, anything is covered, then only they will take.
Plan everything after the
Investigation.
See, if I say ART and I tell them waiting period of 3 years, by the time they will have other problems.
Let me just.
You should cover
1 year cannot cover. 1
even
year.
a screening, evaluation, laparoscopy, HSC, like that also if you are covering it is fine. All of them will not go for ART. No one will take the policy. You should cover some of them. And suppose a male has taken a policy and it has to be covered for his wife, then here he can include it before marriage is taken a policy.
Before marriage, they have taken the,
Male partner has taken the policy.
okay.
He gets married.
Okay.
And will you cover for the female partner?
No, in that case,
No.
we will say that
We will add
both
it.
of them has to be there in the policy. That's
No,
all.
they have to change the policy to women's policy. The women takes the lead, madam. It was launched
Sir,
on a
we have
women's day.
both the couples coming to us here, we need to counsel for both.
So if the husband has taken, the wife is the loser. Whereas if the wife has taken, the husband is the gainer.
All these questions you have to take with care because gynecologists only have to push this policy. First of all, telling a child is anomalous itself, they don't like. Any gynecologist. So then to convince them to take a policy for the, because they will be the first point with all the patients. They only after the anomaly we come into picture.
Now, one more important question I have. You have asked for the lady got pregnant. You asked for an ultrasound to be done in your specified center. They got the ultrasound. There is some hydronephrosis is there. Will you give them policy for the baby? There is an anomaly detected, which is a mild one, not a severe one.
90% of them will become normal by birth.
HUN1.
Yeah.
Will you give them a policy or not?
No, pre-existing.
No, that is again, no, we will not be able to take a call right now, call the table.
Okay.
Again, it will go to the medical opinion.
So
Then
they will have to
So
decide
that
whether, how many anomalies are there, all that. They will.
That is the reason.
So
we are
individual
asking
case will decide.
for- On the 12th and the 20th month, take
So if something is already detected, they will take a decision whether to give or not.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. 1 minute.
If you have taken it before pregnancy, no question is asked.
The particular slide.
You don't have to do the ultrasound also. The best time is to take before pregnancy.
Come here.
Lot of people will know.
The best time to take the policy is before pregnancy.
Lot of people misutilize it. They will get the problem and then take it.
Yeah, see, it's a bit like this, man. The car insurance is like this. So you don't take the policy after the car is met with the accident. You should have the policy first. Generally, your car is covered.
The midterm inclusion is fully lacking.
Now, the midterm inclusion, we are talking about,
Whether they don't have a policy, then suddenly they take, want to take, after pregnant is confirm on a third.
அப்படி இல்ல.
Policies are taken and they want to include
put the child inside it. On the right.
That's why I asked for payment station, can you do that?
That is going with that.
For ART, if you're covering other things, only it will be valid. If I say for ART, 3 years, it will not be.
3 years, very, very long.
Long period, I think you should consider that.
ARP is very costly.
Thank you.
Limitation is from the
Because you're not covering leasing, so many things are there. And they, that is why they have to pay additional for that.
Limit per liability is 50,000 rupees, 10% or so. It is 1.5, 10% argument.
No, because why I asked you what you did. We didn't include the service, we include the all
But it's not from anywhere.
don't keep only as the ART, you have to include and
Right, doctor, I'll take it. Taken a number.
Can you go to the slide, next slide?
Doctor?
The baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the most important for the day. Anyway, thank you very much for coming here and then explaining to us. Any other questions, Prakash?
So that I was able to talk to you all.
One more query. You are covering for the ART.
How do we come?
The patient consents. The same 10 years, 10 months time, we take the consent.
Close.
Consider the treatment ART. You have covered ART. Then she's going to deliver the 10 months.